What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon back with a reaction video. This time we have another Blue Jay video. We are reacting to the craziest projects that were almost a reality. So we're going to react to this. We're going to probably see some crazy shit that almost became a reality. So make sure you guys do check the description. I got the video link and a channel link for Blue Jay down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump in to the reaction. So, my hair is like a fucking all over the place, bro. Almost time for another haircut, I think. So, let's get to it.
Suspended cartoon pianos have anything in common is their uncanny knack for failure time and time again. Whether it be a New Year's resolution or returning home with the milk, humans don't always accomplish everything they set out to do. But while these abandoned goals can leave weight sets dusty or children with lasting psychological damage, sometimes the goal itself is so ridiculous that it's probably best left in the good old idea box. And in a world where people thought hydrogen airships were a good idea, imagine the zany proposals that didn't make the cut. Now let's take a look at some of the crazy... Is that a flashbang?
Is that a flashback?
Package secured, extracting now. I've got your 6.
The box, it's gone! Mother, they must have tracked our location. Timmy, what are you doing on your phone? I'm just browsing iFunny. Okay, we need to talk about that later, but you're on public Wi-Fi. You should be using NordVPN to hide your location.
Yeah.
That must be how they found us. Who's they? No time, we need that box. This looks like British equipment. Luckily, the UK is one of over 60 countries NordVPN has servers in. Use it to change our location to London.
I really do need
Okay, what now? They're Brits. How many miles is it to the Royal Palace?
Actually, it's kilometers. You mean kilometers, right?
Civilized people use kilometers.
Bro, like, just look at this. Like, bro, his videos are just so crazy. I love Blue Jay's channel.
What's all this?
Blue Jay's channel, Over Simplified's channel, Extra History, all these channels that I have reacted to on this channel, love these channels. So talented.
There, go Timmy! Anyway, NordVPN is a fantastic service that protects your personal information while going about online activities. And if you're hesitant, there's a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. Head on over to nordvpn.com/bluejay or use code BLUEJAY for a ridiculously huge discount. Thank you NordVPN for sponsoring the video. Oh, good. So as I was saying, let's take a look at some bonkers canceled projects.
Hey, Blue Jay.
The people of 19th century London were not that different from us. They face similar day-to-day challenges that plague our lives today. But where we lose our keys, they lose their stable boy. Or instead of asking, where can I fit these groceries? They had, where can I fit these thousands of bodies? In the early 1800s, London was frantically searching for a solution for what to do with all their dead. Cemeteries were beginning to find themselves increasingly full. And seeing as how the residents weren't moving out, the lazy fucks, answers were desperately needed. And in 1820, architect Thomas Wilson came up with one such solution. Hey there, chap, that pyramid's rather neat, isn't it? You know what would make it better? 5 million bodies. At the time, London was going through an Egyptian craze with artifacts pouring in from the land of the Nile, a topic that really deserves a video of its own. Influenced by this popularity, Thomas Wilson proposed the Metropolitan Sepulchre. This pyramid would have towered 94 stories on 18 acres of land, overlooking London on Primrose Hill, serving as a nice little reminder in the sky of your impending doom. You know, in case the air wasn't enough. While most plans featured in this video were rather ridiculous, the Death Pyramid actually wasn't that crazy of an idea. With a capacity of 5 million, it would have stored an equivalent of 1,000 acres of traditional cemetery land. To add to its practicality, the summit was to be used as an astronomical observatory, because all the best research is fueled by the screams of the damned. And what did Wilson plan to do if the pyramid got full? Build a new one. He's got 3. But like all fun things in life, public opinion saw the downfall of the Death Pyramid. This could have something to do with the fact that Wilson claimed, it will teach the living to die and the dying to live forever. But I think Industrial Revolution London already had that lesson down. Furthermore, there were concerns that the sheer weight of the thing would literally crush Primrose Hill. We all know how Londoners like their curves. Ultimately, people preferred a wild and free Primrose Hill, with the opening of multiple garden cemeteries on London's countryside being the final nail in the coffin. So unfortunately, the Park Cemetery beat out the Death Pyramid as the go-to burial method. But could you imagine? Mother, I miss Grandpappy. Don't you worry, James. Your grandfather will always be watching over you. In the
Mobile games are going big. Clash of Clans is...
In the modern era, many strides have been made towards improving the lives and rights of the LGBT community, resulting in more acceptance of homosexuality in today's culture than ever before. And as with all things, this left the US government with one pressing question.
Wait a second.
Today's culture than ever before. And as with all things, this resulting in more acceptance.
Bro, if you guys remember this right here, like, there you go, let me do this. Let me do this real fast. If you guys remember this, Black Ops 2 was amazing. I don't know why, but that made me want to say that, because that's a Black Ops 2 thing right there. And I hated when people used it. But, ooh, I remember it was used on me like so many times one day. This site, I put it onto one of my guns and I was using it just to piss people off.
Acceptance of homosexuality in today's culture than ever before. And as with all things, this left the US government with one pressing question. But can we weaponize it? In 1994, researchers at Air Force's Wright Laboratory in Ohio set out to do just that, exploring the potential for a gay bomb. No, not the fun kind. We're talking
psychochemical warfare.
In a 3-page proposal to the Department of Defense, they described how the bomb would disperse a gas over enemy camps that would, quote, cause enemy soldiers to become gay and to have their units break down because all their soldiers became irresistibly attractive to one another. Basically, the idea was to help the enemy combatants make love, not war. So we can make war. The document acknowledged that no such chemical existed at that point, but promised further research into the little explored world of pheromones and aphrodisiacs should their $7.5 million proposal get approved. The basis for the idea seems to have originated from how copulants were marketed as aphrodisiacs in perfumes and colognes since the 70s, but that remains more in the realm of pseudoscience, seeing as how the claim was based on just some observations of monkey behavior, not quite the definition of a serious or controlled scientific study. Regardless, the proposal made its way to the Pentagon, and I like to imagine it went a little something like this. Okay, Corporal, what do you got for me? Proposal for a new nuclear warhead that maximizes radiation damage to farmland. About time, push it forward. The Army wants to weaponize honeybees in Iraq, so they... Yeah, sure, fine. Wright Laboratory gave us this proposal for a gay bomb that... Corporal, are you mad? We are the United States of America, for Christ's sake. It is our duty as the leaders of the free world to draw the line on what is just and inhumane. Understood, Major. Consider it scrapped. The FBI think they can overthrow Castro using child sleeper agents and doped up spinner dolphins. How fast can they have it done? The Department of Defense scrapped the proposal pretty quickly, and the gay bomb never saw any real development. But I mean, come on, the idea was pretty ridiculous. There's nothing that can just turn any man gay. It's the early 1920s, and America's having a roaring time. They got jazz, that one Fortnite dance, and a stock market that can never get depressing. The Great War may be over, but a great age has just begun. Right, Europe? Oh right, the war happened here. Spare any change? Ew. Unlike the US, the years immediately following World War I didn't prove fruitful for much of Europe. The continent was experiencing a sharp rise in unemployment, overpopulation, and a looming energy crisis. Noting these issues, German architect Hermann Zorgel sought to kill multiple government drones with one stone, using his continent-uniting project, Atlantropa. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no, unfortunately, Atlantropa wasn't a plan for a massive Atlantis-themed water park. In fact, quite the opposite. Instead of a large influx of water, the project called for the draining of water. A lot of water. Like a sea's worth. Specifically, Zorgel wanted to partially drain the Mediterranean Sea by building a series of dams. The Mediterranean is naturally evaporative, with water flowing in from the Atlantic. A dam across the Strait of Gibraltar would naturally lower the sea level over time, and Zorgel planned to drop it by up to 200 meters, creating over 660,000 square kilometers of new land for living space. Europe and Africa would unite into a new supercontinent, with all its energy needs being met by the new dam, the construction of which would provide the unemployed masses with work for decades. The plan initially saw a lot of support from the German public, but not so much so from countries actually on the Mediterranean. This could have something to do with the fact that the fishing villages weren't all that keen on becoming mountain ones, and places like Venice would pretty much lose their entire identity. But come on, ocean views are overrated. Things are great in Germany. Africa wasn't a fan either. Something about giving Europeans easier access to their lands didn't quite sit right with them, but their opinion mattered about as much as a post on Apple's feedback page. Yeah, basically we'd merge together as one continent, and we could build railroads to you guys, making travel extremely convenient. What do you think?
أخشى عليه من الجبل طال غيابه هذه المرة.
I know, great, right? Say, how much concrete do you have? Zorgo later pitched the project to the Nazis after they took over, noting their desire for living space, but they weren't all that interested in the plan. Madame, why bother creating new land when there is all this land nobody is using? What? Of course, Atlantropa had a few small issues that needed some ironing out, such as catastrophic effects on climate, the mass extinction of Mediterranean marine life, and the lack of enough concrete in the world at the time to actually construct the thing. Oh, and there's a small fact that the homes of millions and the power of an entire continent were solely subject to the proper operation of a single dam holding back a literal ocean. Can you imagine the catastrophe if the squirrel from Ice Age stumbled upon it? Zorgo continued to promote his project until his death in 1952, with his beloved Atlantropa losing all—
See, I was thinking that. I was like, but see, what if the dam opened back up? Like, it broke, like the dam cracked, and then all the water came back in. All those homes was be destroyed, all those, like, it would be really bad. So, like, I'm failed to see how that would be a good idea. I mean, I don't see how it would be a good idea, because, like, if the dam broke, it cracked or anything, all that water from the ocean is just going to come right back in, and it will flood everything. Blue Jay said it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I was waiting to see if Blue Jay would get to it, and he did, so I can elaborate. But, like, see, like, the ocean, and then the dam, like, if it cracked or anything, all of that water would just flood right back in. Like, it would be really bad. Because all those homes would have been built. All those people would have been living, like, in those homes. Bro, it would just be really bad. That's to tell why I did.
all its steam with him. But hey, now that the name is open for the taking, I say we try that water park idea. I actually went ahead and took a crack at the design. It's themed after the movie Atlantis the Lost Empire, which features dynamite-wielding Italians, making it objectively the best animated Disney movie. I'm thinking we can build a thing in Poland, because God knows they deserve a break. If a colossal water park can't line up a place that depressing, I don't know what will. Perhaps a gay bomb. Yeah, 10 stars.
I love Blue Jay. His videos are so good. Hey, I think, yeah, we reacted to that one. I think we did. I think we reacted to that one too as well. Yeah, both of those. Make sure you guys go check those out. Those two videos out as well. I think that's going to do it for the video. The link in the description for the video channel link for Blue Jay in the description. If you guys want to check him out, check out the video for you guys yourself. You guys can. With that being said, positivity is key, motivation is key, happiness is key. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe, watch out for each other. I'll see you guys in the next video. Either as a fast stream, reaction video, gaming video, or just maybe I think one day I might actually do a couple of videos where I just talk to the camera, talk to you guys. I think that could be fun. Give that a try one day in the future, you know. I do that, could smoke, chat, we talk, you know. I could even do that on live. Be pretty cool. So, I will see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe, watch out for each other. See you guys in the next one.